Western Conference NBA playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Minnesota Timberwolves come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Lakers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a litany of injuries coming into this game. A look at the list of names, pretty daunting.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all of those names and they're unavailable. It's pretty daunting.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at center. Pass to James. You take a look at the Lakers. Well, they need this one to go their way. Already lost home court advantage.
Yeah, dropping Game 1 was a huge gut blow. It seemed to really get them off guard to start off the playoffs.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way out.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Hachimura outside. James outside. Sinks it from distance.
The accuracy of LeBron's shooting is something else. He makes the long-range three look easy.
Randle outside. Lets the three fly. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic finds James. Randle against Hachimura. From deep, Reeves. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Edwards, a pass to Randle, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Pass to James. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Reeves against Edwards. Doncic outside. Hachimura from long range. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic deciding where to go with it. James outside. 4-3. Randle pulls down the board. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. For 3, Randall fires in the triple. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Conley. And here's Doncic outside. McDaniels with the rebound. Crosses over. He's off on that one. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Hayes with a screen on McDaniels. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Pass to Gobert. On the clock. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's James. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 6.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Finney Smith. From downtown, Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Shannon. No good on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. James, outside. Outside Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has gotten his second bucket.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley. Randall against Hachimura. Randall can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 8 points now.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
3-pointer. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Hachimura from long range. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Alexander Walker with it. Hachimura covering, looking to win the run. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Reeves. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Shoots from 12. That one's good. From James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 10.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Reed with it. Hachimura covering. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Outside Reeves. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 15. For 3, Randall. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Reed with the rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, Good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Back to Randall. Over Vanderbilt. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Hachimura, the pass to James. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The lead now cut to single digits.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. The three, DiVincenzo drills it from deep. DiVincenzo's got 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Lakers with some changes. Goodwin's checked in for Hachimura. Vincent comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vanderbilt. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Back to Doncic. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-4 run. Now here's Randall. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. A good look from Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Shannon for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
The shot's good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside McDaniels. Over James. That one a little long.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports, coming your way right after this. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Oh! Rudy on the lob!
Well, Gobert with the 7'9" wingspan, making it look simple.
Here's Doncic. And Gobert with a block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And here's Reeves outside. Knocks it down from distance. Reeves has got 10 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot, and here's McDaniels. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Now here's Doncic. The 3-ball. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. From 10 feet away. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Now, here is James. Reed defending. Conley against Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. James passes to Hachimura.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
It's Edwards on the wing. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. He's checked in for Reed.
Number 9, Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
To the inside, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Gobert with it. Now Doncic defending. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got 6 here in the quarter.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
And it's James with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Edwards. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hachimura finds Doncic. Out to James. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Alexander Walker. The 3 is up. Nails nails it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket on the night.
A developing part of McDaniel's game that could elevate him to the next level.
They grab their own miss. Hachimura with a screen on Conley. And Gobert with a block. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards from the arc. James with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doncic outside. Inside. Hachimura. The pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside McDaniels. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Lakers lead by 6. Doncic on the wing. McDaniels covering. Doncic, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Alexander Walker with it. Working on Hachimura. Gobert. The contact not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. Doncic left side. Back to Vincent. Doncic against DiVincenzo from deep. Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight. DiVincenzo pass to Edwards. Baseline jumper. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Here's Hachimura. And that one drops for him. Hachimura's got 6 in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDaniels from long range. Doncic pulls down the board. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 7.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to McDaniels. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. He shoots over DiVincenzo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 9.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Down low. Hachimura finds Doncic. Now Finney-Smith, guarded by Edwards. Finney Smith passes to Vincent. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. And the Lakers lead by 10.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Second shot opportunity. Reed can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Three-pointer, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. To stop the run, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Finney Smith. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 11. McDaniels passes to Edwards. McDaniels a screen. Back to Edwards. Reeves against McDaniels. Left block shot on the way. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Hachimura from long range. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside, Alexander Walker. It's McDaniels on the wing. Hachimura covering. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Outside Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels gotten 4 this quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Back to Doncic. They can't stop the run with that one. Pass to Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels got room. Great look there, but off target.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Thinking about this shot. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for the position.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Los Angeles Lakers.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 6-point game. So for Minnesota right now, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And Gobert with a block. And he stays with it. Hachimura from long range. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
For Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Hachimura sets a screen. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
We've seen that a few times. LeBron is a master of running the pick and roll and finds his guy.
McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Sinks the tray.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And here's Doncic outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McDaniels finds Conley. Puts up a deep 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Finney-Smith. The Lakers with another miss.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Here's Gobert. Yes! And the foul! That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
So strong. Gobert just goes through the bump. You have to hammer him now.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. One shot. That one misses for Gobert.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
Doncic against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. James a screen on Conley. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. McDaniels passes to Conley. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. The offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. James inside, working on McDaniels. Here's Hachimura. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
McDaniels from long range hits the three-pointer. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Reeves up top, guarded by Edwards. James, right side. Back to Reeves. From deep, sinks it. What range from downtown. Reeves has got 17 points.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Pass to Conley, fires for three. And another three from Minnesota.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
James, outside. Doncic outside. That three's off the mark. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley.
Well, and this is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Finney-Smith. Off target with the three.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Randall, pass to Alexander Walker. They get the rebound. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, you know Gobert's defense is always in the spotlight. But what about his scoring tonight?
To the middle. Here's James. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Outside Edwards. On the wing, Alexander Walker. James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Kicks it to Doncic. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert with a screen on James. Here's DiVincenzo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by one. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Knocks down the long J. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way, and another basket for Minnesota.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. Here's James. Here's Reeves. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Reeves. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Vanderbilt pulls it in. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. James with the ball. Now Alexander Walker defending. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. McDaniels with it. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. There's the strength of the King.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Fires it, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Edwards got 20 points.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1-5 from the field.
Pass to James. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards with it. Now Doncic defending. Reed passes to Edwards. No good on the 3.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Vincent outside. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. There's the 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Finney-Smith passes to James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of these.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
No good on the second free throw.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Vincent passes to Doncic. Now James. Off the mark there with a three. For three, Randall. James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
James outside. Pass to Reeves. Down low. James with the ball.
Yeah, staying right on the ball there. Randall with a nice shot contest, making a difference at both ends of the floor.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 11. Doncic outside. Left side Reeves. Finney Smith a screen. 6 to shoot. Shot is good by Reeves.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Buries it from three.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's and again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And it's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Gobert. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Reeves. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. Gobert's got 13 in the second half. James outside. Pass to Reeves. Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 3. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. First one falls for him. And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. So hits one and misses one at the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards!
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Doncic outside, top of the key, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Edwards against Reeves. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. This one for 3.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And here's Edwards outside. Back to Daniels. Over James. McDaniels can't hit. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. And it's Doncic missing. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to McDaniels. Offline with a 3.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Hachimura. And here's James. Guarded by Edwards. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
James against McDaniels. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Misses the step-back jumper.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's the 3. Luka! Lethal!
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. The fadeaway and the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 30 points.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Here's Hachimura. Banked it in off the glass.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Picked by Gobert. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Gobert's got 23. Doncic with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Back to Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards has got 16 in the second half.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And the basket by Hachimura.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
It's James on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Edwards. Nifty move. There's the block. They retain possession, and the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
A minute and a half left in the fourth. Doncic passes to Hachimura, shoots over Randall, and it's Hachimura missing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Edwards. Yep, that one goes. And it's a three-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall with it. Hachimura covering. Edwards for three. LeBron with the rebound. Pass to Hachimura. Fires from deep. Money. An enormous three-pointer!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. Back to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Offline! And there's James from the arc. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Hachimura from long range. Edwards pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hachimura against Randall. Pass to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Pulls up on the wing. And he rebounds again.
It seems like he's grabbing every rebound.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history. Edwards for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Hayes.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on James. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels finds Gobert. Some solid defense from James. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Outside Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a three-point Los Angeles lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
McDaniels passes to Conley. And here's Randall. Pass to Edwards. Minnesota again missing. The Lakers lead by 3. James outside. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Pass to Gobert. It's good. Gobert's got 25 points.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Hachimura left side. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. Cans it from short range. Edwards got 37.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when he's shooting that jumper.
Pulls in another board.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a single game.
He's been sensational. A show of force on the glass.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Hachimura sets a screen. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Randall. Rebound by the Lakers. 51 seconds left to play in overtime. To the paint. Yes!
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Edwards. Doncic grabs the miss. Here's Doncic. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Double team on James. On the wing, Reeves. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Outside Edwards, from behind the arc. Laces one from 3. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.